what happened if you ate an entire pan of lasagna? Probably have to get your stomach pumped. Is that made for kids? No. And neither is this Garfield set. What's up, everybody? I'm Mitch Santona for Drive Thru Toys, and today I've got some Garfield action. 2012, this is imported from Burger King. Maybe it might be called Hungry Jack's somewhere else. I don't know. I'm not sure what country this got imported from. It says Burger King on the packaging, but it could be whatever their affiliates are across the seas. Not sure. They look real cool. Let's get them out and start messing about. First thing we're going to take a look at is Garfield Tic Tac Toe. Now, they don't have names and they don't have numbers, but I'm going to name them. And that's what makes this so fun. This one, I can't name it anything but Tic Tac Toe because that's exactly what it is. But you can either be Odie's or you can be Garfield's. So any of those would win, but if Garfield wins, it's technically a cat's game, even if he won. Figure that one out. All right, we got an Odie Toy, and this thing is weird, but it explains it here. They at least came with a comic to explain why this is what it is. You got Odie, he's jumping around, typically got the tongue hanging out, wagging around, gives Garfield a big kiss, and then look at classic Garfield. Hilarity ensues. Licked all of his fur off. Poor Garfield. Now the toy has got a knob on the back of his head. I don't know what's going on with his ears here. It looks weird. I wish his ears stuck up. I think it'd be cooler looking because it looks weird like this, but what this does is, there you go. It gives you a friendly little kiss. It's Odie with a movable tongue. Now this one's pretty cool. We got Garfield and a cool looking Garfield figurine here. So if you're into collecting Garfield, this is a nice one. It sits there right nice on your desk. But what this really is, it's a memory game. And I'm not going to punch these out and do it, but you open this up and as you can see, you can play a little memory game with Garfield. They're all the same on this side, but you punch them all out and they're all the shape of a sandwich. Then you can stack the stack up to store it in here. So it's kind of neat. It'll slide into his hands right here. And then you got a little game. You got a game and a figurine holding he's eating a sandwich, but then you pull the sandwich out of his hands and you do a little memory game with your buddies. Look at this. We got Garfield, Odie, Pookie, Doozy, Jim, Jane, all of it, man. You got the whole cast over here. This is really cool. Next up, we've got another Odie toy, again with the tongue, obviously sticking out this time. And this guy's like a little wobbler. He kind of weeble wobbles around a little bit. And I think you're supposed to kind of waggle him a little bit, rock him back and forth to make it more challenging. And then you go against a buddy. You're sitting, you're having Burger King. You might be having one of those old classic McChickens at Burger King. You know, those McChickens that they sell there. And your buddy gets purple, and then you get another buddy, and you give him green, and you're red. And what you got to do is you got to get him going over here. And it's like a ring toss game. You try to get the rings on the tongue of the dog. See, but it's easy when he's still, but when he's rocking around, like a madman. See, it's not that easy. That's the challenge. You see, have your McChicken, have your McDLT at Burger King, because I'm pretty sure that's where they're sold. You play a little ring toss with your little Odie, and it stands for a cool little figurine as well. Awesome toy. Check this one out. This is a cute one. It's Garfield presenting his little teddy bear. And I think the teddy bear's name is Pookie. I think I said that right. If I'm recalling correctly, I believe that's Pookie. But he's got a little spring action. He's just bopping up and down on this. Look at this thing, man. It's super cute. This is a nice little shelf presence about these little cartoon to life figurines. I dig it. And this one came with a backdrop as well, because you see what comic this came from. So he's showing his master. That's Jim, right? Isn't it Jim? I think it's Jim. I can't remember his name. I remember the teddy bear's name, but not the human. And he's showing it to him. He's like, here, give him a kiss. And then Jim gives him a kiss. And now Garfield's happy. Look how happy Garfield is. Look how cute that looks. You got the comic, you got the toy, sitting right next to each other. Very nice. Another cool one. All right, we got a Garfield comic. Let's read it together. First off, Garfield, he's sitting in his chair. He's full of lasagna. Doesn't feel like moving. Here comes Odie, full throttle, into the back of the seat. It's launching him and the cushion right off of it so Odie can steal the chair. Classic Odie. Classic Garfield. But here's the cool part. Look at this. They give you the chair. They give you a little Garfield. And it's big, and it's nice, and it looks amazing. And look at, he's sitting on his cushion. But now, it doesn't come with an Odie, but you get your Odie from your other set that you bought with your friend, and you make him come at Garfield just so you can emulate the comic. It's almost like instructions. He comes at him full throttle from the back. You push this and launch poor Garfield off the seat. I guess if they didn't include the comic, you'd be like, why is this a thing? But hey, man, it's a rolling, shooting, launching Garfield. It goes pretty far on this little purple cushion. So very nice. Again, man, I am quite smitten with this whole collection. This is a 2012 Burger King import set that I can highly recommend. If you can find this one, get your hands on it. Very cool, man, especially if you're a Garfield fan. I think these little toys are absolutely exquisite, and that's the word of today. I'll see you guys later on the next one. Take care. Thanks for watching. It's been Drive Thru Toys. I'm Mitch Santona. You're a phenomenal audience, and I love yous.